This week, we are partnering with the Kingsport Chamber to talk with local businesses as part of Minority Enterprise Development Week. And this morning, we want to welcome back Chef Jaime Joaquin from Fusion Restaurant to Daytime. Good to see you again.
Likewise, so it's great to be here. So
you know, I like seeing you inside your restaurant because that means I'm going to get an amazing meal.
Thank you so much. Restaurant's been doing extremely well, and I have to say, I can't thank you enough for hosting me again. So I really don't see myself as a minority leader, more as a small business, because we pretty much all face the same challenges. You know, it's like any business does. So
right. Do you love doing business in the Tri-Cities area?
Oh my God! Not only do I love living out in the Tri-Cities, I couldn't have found a better place. You know, it's like moved here 3 years ago, and the community's made me feel like this is my place. Like I've always been here. You know, it's great going out to my tables and they're like, yeah, I remember 10 years ago. It's like, I remember 10 years ago, but not here.
But you do that. I've been to your restaurant there at Fusion, and you come out, you go table to table and meet folks. Is that an important part of your mission?
It's everything. I mean, I've always said, before you're in the food business, before you're in the food business, you're in the people business. You know, it's like, and got to remember that going out for a meal is not just going out. It's got to be an experience. It's got to be that connection. And that's one thing that you're going to find about our place, that anytime that you're there, one of the owners is going to be there, which my wife has done an amazing job with my bar. I mean, if you've seen my bar and some of the things that she's created,
yeah, she's gotten
really great at it. But our whole focus is that we're always going to be there, one of us, and I think that's what makes the difference of the environment.
Right.
You know, we have a great staff, but they also need us to be there to, you know, kind of encourage them and support them on what they do. And that's what I want our guests to see.
And you also have the bank as well.
Bank I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for it to develop. I mean, it's already booking some really great Christmas parties. And
it's more of an event center.
It's more of an event center, but the way that I see it is kind of extending my dining room, you know, because I purposely have a small dining room. Why? Because I want to meet everybody that goes through there. I mean, and I think even if it's an hour away, you'll see that people are literally waiting for us for a table. Well, with bank, if you have a big event, you know, it's like, that's a place. So it's my way of saying my dining room's gotten bigger. But I still want to have that personalized touch to it. Anything that I do, I always want to have that personalized touch.
Right.
And hopefully more things will follow, and
and things will just get bigger and better. Maybe not bigger. Maybe you want to keep that intimate size.
Everything that I will create is always going to be that intimate size. You know, like even with bank, any event that I've hosted there, which I've had quite a few, there's nothing better than going out and meeting every person there. Most of them we already know.
Right.
You know, but the new ones also have such a story to tell, and it just creates that environment.
And we got to have you back in the kitchen because you make fantastic food.
Oh, absolutely. So that's 7 days out of the week. That's where you'll see me. You know, like, believe it or not, it's like we've opened a year and a half. A year ago, back in August.
Right.
Middle of COVID.
Right.
You know, it's like. And we started off with small staff, 6 people. We're up to about 21. I would like to have about 25 full-timers. But since then, I think I've only had 3 days off. One of them I got snowed in, and the wife didn't let me out of the house.
I love that story.
You know, it's like, but my goal is that eventually I'm going to be able to get a day off. But that's the thing about a restaurant. It's like it's a 24/7 job. We're closed on Mondays, and Tuesday lunches now because of shortage of staff.
Right.
But eventually, when I'll be there, you know, like I tell myself that, like, you need a day off. It's like, I will get a day off. But my idea of a day off is I'm going to be here because I want to be here, not because I have to be here.
You have a passion for it.
It's almost getting to that point, you know. So I getting in at 7 a.m., getting to work at 7 a.m., leaving at about 8 or 9. It's a passion.
Yeah, it really is. Jaime, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. We appreciate that. It is Fusion and the bank there in Kingsport. Folks, I guarantee you go by there, you're going to have a great meal. It's located right there on Stone Drive.
And I just want to say thank you to the Chamber. They've been above and beyond in helping create business. So I couldn't say enough about them.
Thanks for taking some time with us today.